everybody. My name's Mrs. Keenan and I'm going to be your new teacher in September. Our class will be Year 4 and we will be called Edinburgh Class. We'll find a little bit out about Edinburgh when we come back in September. I thought I'd start off telling you a little bit about me and what I like. So I've been a teacher at Newlands for quite a long time now. Before that I used to work in a school in Leeds. I've never really left school because I went from school to university and then became a teacher. Now, let's have a think about some of the little things that I might like. One of the things I like is a cartoon character that I used to have a little teddy bear of when I was a little girl. And I've liked this cartoon character ever since I was little. I wonder if you can guess which one it is. So I'll give you a little clue. Here's the first part of my cartoon character. It has some black ears. Also has a black nose. You might be able to work out who it is now. It's not very common, this cartoon character anymore, but this cartoon character is called Snoopy, and Snoopy has a little friend called Woodstock, a little bird that goes on his doghouse and comes with him. And I've liked Snoopy ever since I was little because I used to have a little teddy bear of Snoopy. Another thing that I really love is holidays, and I found just a few of my favourite holiday pictures. I wonder if you recognise any of the places on here. One of them's Disney World in Florida. You can see me a few years ago stood with Mickey Mouse there. And then there's the Olympic Rings from London. A couple of beaches. One of these beaches is in England and one is in America. The really tall building that you can see is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, and I was lucky enough to go right to the very top of there. I hope you've enjoyed looking at some of my holiday pictures, and I wonder if you like going on holiday too. It's my favourite thing to do. When we're allowed, of course. I hope we can go again soon. In our classroom we've got a reading area which will have lots of books in it in September, and we've got lots and lots of tables. Most of us have our work in trays so we can find it easily, and you can see we've got our clever touch board all around our classroom. Now I thought I'd share with you a story that I've enjoyed reading this year called The Wonder. The Wonder. To Mum, for believing in my daydreams. This is a boy whose head is filled with wonder. On the way to school, he wonders where the birds are flying. "You've got your head in the clouds," sighs the park keeper as the boy nearly steps on his freshly mown grass. Waiting for the school bus, he wonders who makes the clouds. "Wake up, daydreamer," grumbles the bus driver as the boy bumps into another passenger. Look at his daydreams up there through the window of the bus. A fantastic flying machine. On the school crossing, he wonders if the Lollipop Lady's sign tastes as orange as it looks. "Pay attention to the road," snaps the Lollipop Lady. That looks a delicious lollipop. When he gets to school, he wonders what the best playground in the world might be like. "No daydreaming today," warns his form teacher. In his science lesson, he wonders how the stars shine. "You can't be scatterbrained in a laboratory," barks the science teacher. Look at those things he's imagining there in science. In his art class, the boy finds a blank square of paper waiting. At first, he can't think of anything at all to draw. "Just use your imagination," his art teacher tells him. So he does. And as soon as his daydreams are set free, they take off across the page. Look at all these wonderful things that he's imagining. And the boy flies with them over a park where no one keeps off the grass. Then soaring up into the sky where the cloud makers putter out candy floss dreams. This looks an amazing flying machine powered by a hamster. So many wonderful things happening here in his imagination in this picture. Have a good look at all those lovely things. He dives into the land where everything tastes as good as it looks. This is my favourite page. I'd love to be in this picture, tasting, smelling and eating these things. Then joins the parade around the best playground in the world. And finally, far above it all, where the galaxy makers gather, he helps them buff and polish each shining star. Wonderful picture of the starry land there. "Time to stop," says his art teacher. "I'd like each of you to come up and show me what you have done." Trembling, the boy walks slowly to the front of the classroom. "How wonderful," gasps his art teacher. "It's like a daydream. What an incredible imagination you have." Which of course is true, because this is a boy whose head is filled with wonder, enough to share with everyone. And there's his wonderful picture look at the end. And right at the very end, you might have noticed this shape through the story. He's got this wonderful picture called The Wonder in a huge gallery that everybody's coming to see. Fantastic. You might be wondering what Year 4 will be like. In the next part of our video, we're going to look at some of the things we will learn about this year. Our first topic is all about volcanoes and earthquakes. You can see lots of fantastic volcanoes here, get you excited. And in this topic, we'll be having a look at rocks, some stories, the firework maker's daughter, and doing lots of creative art activities. We might even make our own clay volcano and some rock sculptures. We'll have some exciting things to do in maths too. Lots of familiar things like place value, addition and subtraction, And some new topics too, which always get really exciting in Year 4. Decimals, area and position and direction. Often new favourites. There'll be lots more to get excited about in Year 4. I'm not going to tell you all of our topics now because you'll have to wait and see. I can't wait to meet you all. Bye for now.